Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Member Spotlight. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Now, Talal, share with us how you got to where you are today running your own company.
Yeah, so a little bit about me. By training, I'm an engineering with an MBA from Northeast University. I started in the telecom world and worked in the telecom world for almost 15 years. And after that, telecom world become like a commodity, so I needed to make a switch to different career path. And so my last company got acquired in 2013. I took a year off and I started volunteering with a local organization called the Global Smile Foundation, where I travel with them to Latin America, Middle East, and Africa to do the cleft lip surgery. And that's when I got exposed to the medical technology, talking to the doctors, listening to them, see what they pinpoint. And that's what started getting involved with the medtech. My first company was in augmented reality for surgery, and then I exited myself in 2021, and I continue in the medical field based on personal experience and also what I've seen the doctor go through with the Global Smile Foundation. I created predictive healthcare.
All right. So, what does predictive healthcare does?
So we address the pain point of post-surgery surgical infection. Today, the patient goes home after surgery with a stack of paper with instruction how to take care of themselves, how to take care of their wounds, with little or no support. And the doctor has no visibility on what's going on with the patient or the wound during that after surgery unless they call. In surgical site infection, it's a major issue post surgery. It affects up to 30% of the surgical patient with open incision. So what predictive healthcare does is remotely monitor surgical incision and alert the clinician with the predictive outcome regarding early sign of infection. So when we detect early, we look at the surgical image and we come up with a predictive outcome, alerting the clinician saying elevated risk or standard risk on infection. And that's everything done remotely using the patient's mobile device, and the doctor has also an interface from us. They can look at the data.
All right. So, you have been running this company for how long now?
So we officially started late 2021. Officially, we started the company in 2022.
Okay.
We built the product. We did a pilot with the Global Smile Foundation, and the product is release one right now. It's ready for use for commercialization. It's an FDA Class One product, HIPAA compliant. We have a patent pending in the U.S. and Europe, and overall, we also integrate with the Epic, and we are an Epic showroom.
All right. So, are you working directly with the hospitals and
Correct.
surgical centers, or you
Yeah.
are reaching out to the patients?
So no, well, our business model is to sell to hospitals, surgical centers, nursing facility, skilled nursing facility, and it's the customer. They are the customers. The patient is a user, and he's a patient of the hospital. So we reach out to hospitals, surgical centers, anybody deal with the surgery.
All right. Sounds good. And in your journey, what in your journey, like coming from corporate America and then running your own company, exiting from it, and starting a new one,
Mhm.
um, what have you learned about the leadership in general?
So leadership to start a company and lead a company to success, you have to lead the team and work with the team and nourish the team to grow with you. Because as a leader, you can go far, but without a supporting team and nurturing the team behind you to keep going, the company's not going to go anywhere. So it's about the a team player, and also working with the team to grow with you, not just yourself become a CEO and say, I'm the CEO and run with the company.
Mhm. Okay. So, what are the main responsibilities that you see of a CEO?
Again, the CEO, it's the vision. They must have a vision for the company and where the company is going to be 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 6 years from now, and share the vision with the team, because you have to have everybody on in sync about where the company is going to be year two from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Because if the team knows the plan, they can
Mm.
help supporting the plan and move it forward.
Okay. So, where do you see predictive healthcare in the next 2 to 3 years? What's your vision for it?
So our vision today, there's a lot of point solution for hospitals. Like there's an app to monitor heart issue. There's an app for monitoring blood pressure, and we have a solution for monitoring post-op surgical infection. So we see the company becoming platform to have multiple point of care in one place for the hospital to look at. So my health pal, that the platform will collect data from people from devices monitoring the heart, blood pressure, plus the surgical incision, and provide one view with one outcome, a predictive outcome for the doctor to look at instead of looking at multiple screen, instead of sending the patient home with multiple devices.
All right. And how many people would benefit in the US or internationally?
Well, the market size today internationally about $44 billion between if you look at all surgeries. But if you focus on the U.S. market and the European market, the open incision surgery, let's say focus on those surgeries, about $6.2 billion market. Um, and then we're looking to be ourselves 6 years post funding about $120 million company. So
Okay.
and inshallah, and I mean, because we're focusing first on open incision surgery, with the
Mhm.
surgery with a high infection rate, from colectomy, breast reconstruction for cancer patients, C-section, all this high has a high infection rate and high readmission to the hospital. So we're addressing those surgeries first. Then we go down the list to other surgeries.
Okay. All right. So, in your outside of work, what are your hobbies or interests?
Yeah, so working in the medical field taught me to be a very patient person. So, so I had to find a hobby to relax me so I can handle the long sales cycle and the slow movement of the sales cycle. So I picked up gardening. So the last 3 years, I've been doing a lot of herb gardening and flower gardening in my backyard. So on a weekend, you see me planting things, moving things around, taking care of the plants and the herbs.
Okay. All right. No, that's a very good
That's a
that's
very relaxing way for
a very
me.
good thing.
Yeah.
All right. And from you have established a company, you have exited from it, and now
Yeah.
you are on a second venture
Yeah.
in your professional life. What are the lessons that you learned that you would like to share with fellow entrepreneurs?
So the lesson I learned is you have to be persistent about what are you doing. I mean, a lot of people are gonna say this is not gonna work or this is you're going the wrong path. You have to, yeah, as a founder, as a leader, you have to do your homework
Hmm.
and stay course. But also at the same time, you have to keep an eye on the market. If it changes, you adjust with it. It's not like one way only. So what I tell other leaders is just focus, make sure you do your homework, and keep an eye on the market. If it changes, you have to be flexible with it to change.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you for sharing that wisdom with us, and wish you all the best related to your company's growth. And thank you for being part of MCOB.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Excellent.